Hi fans of high quality entertainment. Today I am ranking the album covers for Pink Floyd. Now I believe I have all of their studio albums in this ranking. I might have missed one or two. It happens once in a while. But I think I have them all in there. And I don't believe I've included any live albums in this ranking. I just kind of pick and choose. So here we go. My least favorite, and of course I would love your thoughts on what is your least favorite Pink Floyd album cover and your favorite or favorite Pink Floyd covers. So it starts with Obscured by Clouds, which, now me being colorblind with red and green might not help with some of these images, but I don't even know what that is, and I don't think I want to know. It's just kind of blurry and boring. But for an album cover, it's kind of cool. Number 15 is Pink Floyd, The Final Cut. I believe are those different countries there at the bottom. I'm not sure there, but it's just, I like the font, but besides that, it's kind of not my favorite Pink Floyd album cover or album. The Division Bell, it's kind of cool and it's good. So these are all very good album covers, but certainly not my favorite. And number 12 is More. I really like the image and how they colorized it or whatever the heck they did with it. Even with me being colorblind, it looks cool. And I just don't care for the fonts that they used as much. It could have been laid out a little better, I think, but it's still a kind of neat album cover. Number 11 is Metal, and I thought I had read earlier that image is the inside of an ear, and I was just reading here. I just Googled it. It's the image of an ear supposedly underwater, and the water has ripples across the surface. It's supposed to represent the ear taking in sound waves. I bet you didn't know that. But it's I know some Pink Floyd fans don't care for it too much, but I think it's kind of a cool album cover. And then the band image on the gatefold is really cool. I say cool a lot. It's okay to say cool a lot. Number 10 for me is Pink Floyd The Wall. It does what it does, right? It's what other cover could there be for the storyline and everything? It's good. Pink Floyd for their very first debut album, and I like that. I don't see the title of the album anywhere, so I think this is the UK pressing of it. So I like that fact. It just says Pink Floyd on it, and and you also have to remember the year 1967 that this came out. This came out the same day or did it? No, that was David Bowie. Never mind. But it came out around the same time as Sgt. Pepper. So album covers were just starting to get very interesting. The Endless River, it's good, but it almost looks like kind of like a Hallmark card kind of a image and Photoshoppy, so it's not a favorite. Momentary Lapse of Reason, that's I believe a real, looks to me from this little image I'm seeing, because I never did own the album, but it looks like a real photo with all those beds that go off into the distance, so it's a very, very nice shot. Number 6, Animals, with the pig, of course, and I believe they tried to take a real shot and it didn't work out, so this one is kind of, the pig is just put into the picture, but don't believe me, that's just what I remember reading. But I like that album cover. And also the fact it doesn't say Pink Floyd Animals anywhere, it's just the picture. And number 5, A Saucer Full of Secrets. That is like far out and kind of psychedelic, and I love it. Even though I'm colorblind with red and green. If, maybe most people see it, are more impressed with it than I am, but I'm impressed with it being colorblind. I really like the layout and the Pink Floyd at the top. And yeah. Number 4, Aguma. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I've always loved that album cover and the way it goes further and further in, with the very same pictures inside. It's kind of freaky in a way. It freaks me out looking at it. But I think that these 4 album covers could all be number 1 because I think they're all brilliant and some of the best album covers of all time. And number 3 for me is Wish You Were Here. Now, when I bought the original vinyl album, of course, it came with this black plastic bag, so you couldn't see that image until you opened up the bag, but that's known as the album cover, so that is, and it's real too. The guy's really on fire, which really adds to the coolness of it all. And number 2, which I'm sure is probably like 80% of the viewer's choice as number 1, Dark Side of the Moon. Once again, being colorblind, like for instance, a rainbow, I can only see like 2 or 3 colors in a rainbow. But I see more than 2 or 3 colors in that image. But it certainly grabs your attention, and it is one of the greatest album covers of all time. But it's not my personal favorite. You know what my personal favorite is? Maybe because I have a warped sense of humor? That's right, no, that's a joke, because Pink Floyd fans have a great sense of humor. It's a joke. It is Atom Heart Mother. I remember seeing that. I didn't even know who Pink Floyd was when I saw that in a store. And that certainly grabs your attention and you think, what the heck is this? And that would probably be in my top 10 favorite album covers of all time because it's so original, it's so beyond silly, and it's my number 1 favorite Pink Floyd album cover. I bet most of you would disagree, but that's okay. We can still get along. So I'd love your thoughts on your least favorite and your favorite Pink Floyd album covers. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Next up for album covers is going to be Spark.